Netflix purchase of Warner Brothers. I know for a fact this is when Reed and Mark's villain arc began. Fast forward to today. Where is Netflix and what is Blockbuster? When I worked at Blockbuster Video, there was a respect that Blockbuster had for the movie theater. And I can't prove it, but I know for a fact, so don't argue with me. That vendetta that Netflix has for Blockbuster, or had for Blockbuster, has now gone to the movie theater. I can't prove it, but I feel that Netflix has been on a mission to destroy the movie theater.
Get back! Get back! Hold on!
But the one thing I want to just get off my chest real quick before we get into it, all you Snyder bros need to shut up. Hey guys, welcome back to T3 Media Studios. I'm your host, Chris Fagan. This is Talking Through the Movies. I'm going to go off a little bit about why I have a problem with this. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. If it could potentially be a great thing, if we're going to go through all of it. But the one thing that I want you guys in the back to understand, and I'm talking about you Snyder bros, shut up. Back when I was a teenager, back in high school, back in the 90s, I worked at Blockbuster. I enjoyed that job. It opened my, my horizons. If you don't remember, kids, Blockbuster Video was a place where you could go to rent movies like The Iron Giant, movies like Batman, and movies like Batman Returns, Ace Ventura to The Bodyguard, from The Negotiator to Fallen. Now, the reason why I bring up those movies in particular is because they were Warner Brother movies. When I would go to Blockbuster, rent that movie, a movie that I once saw in the theaters. It was back in the early 2000s that a new upstart known as Netflix tried to pretty much present themselves. Hey, Blockbuster, please, let's merge. Let's become a team. I have this new idea where people will get their DVDs in the mail, And Blockbuster, being the smug dumbasses that they were like, no, people love going into our stores. Why the hell would we want to work with you? You are a peon, a nobody compared to Blockbuster Video. Have you heard our commercials?
I've never seen 10,000 tapes in one store.
There's so much kid stuff.
And I can keep them for 3 evenings.
Wow.
Wow, what a difference! Blockbuster Video!
Come discover the Blockbuster difference.
I know for a fact this is when Reed and Mark's villain arc began. Fast forward to today. Where is Netflix and what is Blockbuster? When I worked at Blockbuster Video, there was a respect that Blockbuster had for the movie theater. And I can't prove it, but I know for a fact, so don't argue with me. That vendetta that Netflix has for Blockbuster, or had for Blockbuster, has now gone to the movie theater. I can't prove it, but I feel that Netflix has been on a mission to destroy the movie theater. AMC, Cinemark, all of them, they are now the new target. This was always the mission, in my opinion. And I believe the pandemic was what expedited it. They thought that was it. We got it. We have destroyed the movie theater. They are going to have to subscribe to us. Also, remember when they used to encourage people, share your password. It's all good. It's all good. Now you know what the game is. They always tell you.
Oh, there's more. But only the first one's free.
That first hit is free. And then when you get hooked, that's when you gotta pay. So the company that was encouraging us to share our passwords were now, during the pandemic, punishing you for sharing your password. And the gamble worked. Now, their stock is up because those people who were complaining about not being able to share passwords, what did most of them do? They got their own accounts.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
That brings us to 20 2025. The news came out. Netflix is winning or has won, by the time you see this, the bidding war. $83 billion offer. I mean, wasn't Disney's around that same price? Universal, Paramount wanted to get in. Everybody wanted a piece of that. But in my opinion, Netflix was the worst. They have never really wanted to get into the distribution game. They have always fought against it. The Oscars had to kind of bend and change their rules a little bit to allow some of their movies to be nominated. But why is the Academy bending to Netflix? Why? Because the writing's on the wall. It's almost like they're inevitable. My choice was Paramount. Then, when I found out that these are the same people who are about to own TikTok, I'm like, okay, no, Paramount's doing too much.
You're hitting them corners too goddamn fast. You need to slow this motherfucker down. You understand? I almost spilled my yak on this $200 suit. Come on, baby, get it together.
You're not going to tell me that by the time Superman 3 comes out, James Gunn's Superman 3, that's not going to be a Netflix exclusive. You're not going to tell me. Oh, okay. Like, for everybody who thinks that when Netflix buys Warner Brothers, that they promise that, all of our HBO shows, we're going to still treat them the same way. All of the Warner Brother movies, they're going to still go to theater. Yeah, maybe for the first 5 to 10 years, little by little, you're going to see a lot of high quality made movies from the same teams, the same types of people, the same studios here and there, going straight to Netflix until one day, Supergirl 3 or 4, Netflix exclusive. What does this mean for HBO Max? Well, that whole streaming service is now going to be what? A tab? We're shutting down HBO Max. That streaming service is gone. It's a tab. And we all know what that means. Netflix has been ever so slightly getting you used to them increasing the price of their platform, like every 3 months? Another dollar, another dollar, another dollar. What do you think is going to happen when HBO Max disappears and is absorbed by Netflix? You gotta pay. You gotta pay to play. You gotta pay, baby. The first hit was free. This is the new price.
You're all set.
How much I owe you, man?
$11,000.
Chop for $8, man.
That's the whole price.
It's fucked up.
The question is, will you pay? Will you pay to have Netflix for $35 a month, $40 a month, $50 a month, just because they got Sinners? Hey, Snyder Bros, are you going to pay Netflix twice as much? No. A lot of people won't. For the first week. Then you're going to come right back. And they know it. And little by little, you're not going to be going to the theaters as much because it'll just be coming out on Netflix. They'll raise the price, and then you'll have another reason why you don't have to go to the movies or want to go to, because Netflix is too expensive. And instead of just canceling it, you'll just stop going to the theaters. Then AMC, in their infinite wisdom, will raise ticket prices again, and then you'll have another reason to just wait till it comes out on Netflix. It's a vicious cycle, and it's like they're all in on it. Here's the question. If Blockbuster would have bought Netflix and provided that same service, did everything Netflix has done, would we be in this situation? Would you be worried that Blockbuster would be on a mission to destroy the movie theater? I can already answer that for myself. No. If the people who own Blockbuster were running Netflix right now, because they would have absorbed it, the word Netflix wouldn't be in play. It would be Blockbuster streaming. This would be a great buy. It would be perfect. I would have no problem with it. But these current owners have proven time and time again, they got a vendetta and they ain't done. So there's a vision board somewhere out there and it's written in blood. And they ain't gonna stop until all the movie theaters' body rot and the casket drop. Another Bone Thugs and Harmony line. Thank you very much. Comment below if you know who said that line.